Meanwhile, National Assembly Budget and Appropriations Committee has dismissed a legislative proposal that seeks to map and formalize non-formal learning institutions commonly found in informal settlements. The Basic Education Amendment Bill, sponsored by Mathare MP Anthony Oluoch, if approved by the House, will compel the government to allocate an additional 2.8 billion shillings annually to cater for capitation and learning of over 2 million pupils in informal settlements who that are neither in public nor private schools. The committee, however, feels this move could encourage the mushrooming of such institutions at the expense of developing formal schools.
Appearing before the National Assembly Budget and Appropriations Committee, Mathare MP Anthony Oluoch said a majority of children in informal settlements are hardly admitted in either public or private schools, and their only source of education was non-formal institutions that are not recognized by the Ministry of Education.
These are informal learning institutions where on a Sunday it is a church, today Monday to Friday it is a school, non-governmental organizations, school halls and other facilities. So the basic end result of this is that we have about 1.8 million children whom we do not know how they transit, what happens to them, whether they eventually do exams.
The Basic Education Amendment Bill, if approved by the House, will provide for an allocation of at least 2.8 billion shillings annually to cater for capitation and learning for over 2 million pupils in informal schools. The Budget and Appropriations Committee, however, expressing reservations to the legislative proposal, fears formalizing such institutions could fuel their upsurge.
I would be very comfortable looking at the financial implication of this bill, and this will be a recurrent expenditure. I would be very comfortable if your bill was proposing for a one-off kind of impact in terms of budgetary allocations, so that we solve the problem once and for all.
Because I'm wondering whether this is really regulated in terms of curriculum. Everybody now will just open up mushrooming places so that they can get government funds.
Now, school infrastructure may not address this as a one-off item as such. The probable thing to do for me is to find how to formalize the ones that already exist.
Meanwhile, employees may get an additional 3 months for maternity leave and 2 weeks for paternity leave if the National Assembly adopts the Employment Amendment Bill. Defending the legislative proposal before the Budget Committee, the bill sponsor Naomi Wako said the additional days would be optional and the employee would only receive half of their basic salary.
The bill, as we have captured very well, is to help the young mothers to bond with their young infant babies. I came up with this proposal just to help the young mothers and the young families so that we can have healthy families.
Currently, employees get 3 months for maternity and 2 weeks for paternity leave. Rishoki Washira, Prime Edition.